Please welcome Gabby Austin!
Hey everybody. I would ask how you're all feeling, but I thought I had peaked when I performed in the basement of a strip club, so I'm feeling pretty good, and honestly, I don't give a fuck. I was doing some research and I found out that dad bod is in right now, and I felt pretty good because I got this cute tummy and these broad football shoulders. And then I found out that's something that women are into. So I was a little disappointed, but I'm doing okay for now. It's really interesting because you hear a rumor about yourself for so long, you kind of like start to believe it. In high school, everyone thought I was a lesbian. I don't know why. Maybe because I never did my hair and makeup till today. My family's here. They don't even recognize me because I'm wearing a dress. But yeah, so everyone always thought I was a lesbian, and sure enough, I get to college. I'm like, we'll see how this goes, right? I find this girl. She's like decently into me. And, you know, we're together for a little bit. And one day she says, you know, how come you never go down on me? I was like, I don't know, never thought about it. I'm like, it's interesting, you know, because as lesbians, there's not much you can do, so how come that never crossed my mind? And, you know, she says, you know, maybe at some point you think about it. I'm like, okay, I'll think about it. So the night comes and like I'm the perfect amount of fucked up. And like I take her upstairs and sure enough, like I get down there and like I'm trying to be suave because I've never done this and I feel like girls need some romanticism, so I'm trying to like play the game. And I get down there and I look at it and I look at her and I look back at it and I look back at her and I just like take a step back and I'm like, yo, I'm really sorry, but I'm straight, so I'm gonna go. It's been really nice knowing you. I'm gonna go back to the other side where I belong. Glad I tried it, but everybody's wrong. So, I'm really glad that my parents got picked on tonight because I was tired of being picked on. My mom's got some pretty interesting advice. She's here tonight, and you know, she's got an interesting way with words. So she'll say things like, I don't know if you should be wearing that. You look swollen. And swollen's such a bad word, right? Like, no, I'll go change. I don't want to look like an infection. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible. And then, you know, came like dating talk. Don't date a black guy. So I tried it. Don't date a criminal. So I dated a black guy who was a criminal. And then, why don't you date a Jewish guy with a degree? And I said, that's like looking for Jesus. Like, it's not, I'm Jewish, it's not gonna happen. Classy girls don't do anal. I think that's really important. It's a good one to remember. There are 3 things that society says that women shouldn't do. And it's terrible, because women should do the same things that men do. But unfortunately, there's stigma, so like, we can't poop, and we can't fuck on the first date, and God forbid any of us masturbate. That's not real. You never catch a woman masturbating, but a dude could jerk off 65 times a day and shake you with that same hand, and you'd be like, good for you, brother. Go in there for another round. Unfortunately, I am Jewish, and because of centuries of inbreeding, I have IBS, so I shit all the time. As far as fucking on the first date goes, and I'm gonna keep it okay because my parents are here, but I believe that we live in a generation where you should take the car out for a test drive before you negotiate a deal. You could take like a 24-hour rental and like, you know, you're just done with it. Like, it was fun, or like it was super expensive, and like, you're just done with it. And then, you know, there's like a 2-year lease where like you go through so much and like you really care about it, but like it's beat up and it's old and you don't want it anymore. And then like you could buy a car, but most people finance these days because nobody really has the money to buy a car. but they do have the money to buy a wife. I recently lost a lot of weight, so I'm pretty proud of myself. It's really cool. Unfortunately, it keeps, seesawing because I have emotions and I eat a lot. But, there was a really great thing that happened around this time last year where Rachel Dolezal came out. And she grew up in a house where her parents told her that she could be anything. So she chose to be black. And not only did she choose to be black, but she chose to be the president of the NAACP. So she was queen of the blacks. And then came Caitlyn Jenner. He was the most manly of all the men, like all different wives and girlfriends. Gold medal winner. I want to be a woman. Not only do I want to be a woman, I'm going to be woman of the fucking year as a man. Must feel really nice, right? And then I was really confused because I'm straight. My parents have money. I'm Jewish. So what am I? Who am I? So I'm like looking at all these things and taking in all these labels: gay, straight, bisexual, pansexual. And I'm looking around and it's like dry clean only, not for human consumption, broccoli cheddar. And I realized if I was fat and now I'm trying to lose weight, does that make me trans fat? Thank you guys so much. My name is Gabby Austin.